So the Kennicott family is Dr. John and Mary Kennicott, and they had, I think, 5 kids or 7.
Yeah.
And one of them was Robert Kennicott, and he grew up to be Illinois' first naturalist. And he went up to Alaska, and he went down to Central America.
Yeah, I think I remember you guys telling me a little bit about him. Yeah.
He explored all around.
Robert Kennicott was a cool guy who founded a club for cool kids only called the Megatherium Club. What's a megatherium? Well, it's an extinct species of giant ground sloth that resided in South America a long time ago in the Pleistocene era. And that's how you know it's for cool kids only and not nerds like me and all these people in the house with me right now. But not only that, Robert Kennicott was one of the harbingers of naturalism as we know it in the United States. And growing up in this very house, on this very plot of land, which was formerly resided upon by Native Americans who had all the knowledge he could have wanted about naturalism, they were being removed around this time. So the contributions that Robert Kennicott made to the Smithsonian and to Americans at large was invaluable by not only bringing them a wealth of knowledge about the natural land around them, but also about the Native Americans that once lived in the places or still lived in the places where he would visit. Let's get on with this tour and try to understand a little bit more about this eccentric individual who I already have a crush on.
Is that playable?
I don't know. You can try.
I'm not great with guitar at all. Oh, I wouldn't touch it. Never mind. No. Look at that splitting. I wouldn't touch it.
Oh, the splitting?
Yeah. But that is beautiful. An F-style guitar.
I don't know. I don't know how this works.
Just look at this thing. I love it. That's the most, so far the most, never mind. I'm most excited about this.
The organ?
Yeah.
Organ?
Oh my God. Incredible.
It's an exercise organ. You actually.
These are original containers.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I hear some of the snake oil is still good.
There's gotta be cocaine in here. Like there's gotta be.
You what?
You checked?
You
No, so
you
no.
were curious?
You straight at me. Yeah. Well, I thought they were just like little.
Like a blue cohosh in there?
Oh, so it's just like extracts or something.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I
The
like how
arrow's a
it's-
good one.
I like how it's called crude drugs.
drugs, I
Yeah. It's like, well, we warned you. Ray's like the most
Interesting.
famous
This is like,
naturalist of the
Ooh, corals and
Yeah, so Robert was a collector. By the time they
Clearly.
built this house, he was like,
He's,
I don't know,
he
just
was like
turning
friends with
20 or
Darwin.
something. Yeah. Or like 19 or
I have
18.
a
Yeah.
So
I have
he
a signed Ace
wanted
of
a
Grace
lab
thing.
and as opposed to like
Yeah.
a bedroom.
yeah.
Because he wasn't really here that much. He would pin his insects directly to the walls. But
Brilliant.
the ants would always get to them, so he has like, there's like letters going to the Smithsonian saying, hey, my bug collections keep getting, eaten by ants, and so then somebody sends him back frames. So it's just
Robert Kennicott's contributions were invaluable. During some of his expeditions, he was able to compile hundreds and hundreds of specimens to send back to the Smithsonian and other institutions, including some of the country's first tribal dictionaries. This guy, nobody asked him to, and he was there preserving cultures that is the popular ideas held in his country at the time were inferior or worthless. And here this guy is with an insatiable curiosity sending all of this stuff back to be preserved into the modern day. Some other cool facts about Rob. Him and his friends in that Megatherium Club, they didn't really do a whole lot of sciencey stuff. They just kind of hung out and drank and like serenaded.
Observations.
How many
And then
licks does it take
there's,
to get to the center of a
Australia.
Tootsie
Well,
Pop?
there-
He also almost went and fought in the Civil War, but instead sent a substitute in his place, whatever that means. Robert, though, eventually died on an expedition to Alaska, where his buddies just kind of found him stretched out by a riverbank in his field clothes and sent his body on a worldwide road trip like it was Jackie Chan.
So
Right.
the Kennicotts really wanted their kids to have an education, so they had this
I mean,
room put on that they used
not like
for
the most
their schoolroom so they could get school year round.
Oh, cool.
around here.
And now it's just kind of like storage.
Oh, I saw that. What the?
It's
What?
It's the back room. It was an addition in the 1920s it was put on, or maybe 1930s.
It feels very 1920s.
Yeah. And it was by Edward Beck, the guy in the middle on the right. He built it. The guy on the left is Dr. John. And the reason why we were able to
Tell me that's real.
Oh, that's a replica of Robert.
Oh.
I know. I want him back too. I believe
An alligator, snapping turtle.
No, I mean, it's fine.
Is this?
Like it-
What is this?
that's a walrus.
That's a
I believe
walrus?
that's a polar bear.
No kidding. That's crazy. I could see polar bear. I could see that.
You have one area that you know.
What am I stepping on? Oh, bubble wrap, naturally.
All in all, I am very privileged and very happy to have gotten a tour of this amazing homestead. It is one of the coolest houses I've ever been in, and if you ever get the chance to take a tour with these very knowledgeable folks, it will be a blast. But anyway, when you go to sleep tonight, you know, thank Robert Kennicott. Just thank him. And also, I don't know, go to the Grove. I don't know, man. Kennicott, cool dude. House was great. Go to the Grove. Save the Prairie Society on Facebook and Instagram. I've had too much coffee. Oh.